Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to today's video. Now, today's video is a little bit different. I'm not cooking, I'm giving you tips on how to cook rice. Today I want to talk about what do you need to look out for whenever you're cooking rice. Now, the first one I want to talk about is about the amount of water. Now, this is really controversial because different people have different theories of how to cook rice. Um, I'll give you a simple one. So my ratio of rice to water is 1 cup rice to 1.5 cups of water. Now, the most important thing you need to note whenever you're using this method is that when the water starts boiling, you need to cover the rice with a tight fitting lid, or basically a lid that fits the pot that you're using, and then reduce the heat. And the difference between this method and maybe the one that you have 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, is for that one you actually leave the lid open, especially when you have the double amount of water. Let's deal with the amount of fire. Now, we have different sizes of burners on a cooker. Now, if you're using a bigger pot, basically you're cooking more rice, you probably need a bigger flame. So both of those flames will work differently, depending on the size of the pot, the circumference. All those are factors to consider. So if you're cooking for a small family or small pot, use the medium-sized fire as opposed to the big fire, so that when you reduce the amount of fire, that will work well for that size of a pot. How do you tell the rice is cooked? Now, over the years, one thing I've discovered, rice cooks in about 12 minutes. But it also depends on the fire that you use. So if you have not reduced the heat completely, or you have slightly opened the lid of the pot, again that will also affect the rate of evaporation. That means by the time the water is finished, the rice may not be fully cooked. In case that happens, simple. Just add a little bit more of water. Let's say about 10 ml of water to create that steaming effect, so that the few minutes that you need, let's say 2 minutes, to cook the rice, that will happen. When you taste the rice and you feel that it's fully cooked but the rice is still wet, open the lid, increase the fire, let the water evaporate as fast as possible so that it does not overcook the rice. But generally speaking, when it comes to cooking of rice, what I would say, to get it right every time, it needs some practice. Also, the type of rice will matter. Right now, you're talking about the sunrise basmati rice. Basmati rice definitely does not stick. So, if in case you want rice that does not stick and it cooks individually, try the basmati rice from sunrise. And those are the cooking tips on rice. I hope you've learned something, and I would refer you to the cooking video that I've done previously on the how-to tips to get all the tips that you need whenever I'm cooking, so that you see what I've talked about and what how you practically do it. And until next time, signing out, I'm Chef Raphael. Goodbye.